guys, Brad Wolfson and Chase DuPont here at Soulcraft BJJ in Hamden, Connecticut. I want to show you guys a couple of great attacks here from the S-mount position today. These are things that are fairly basic but that I use all the time still. Really high percentage stuff. Hope you like it. Thanks. Okay guys, so look, I'm starting in the mount here, okay? And what we're really talking about here is a couple of basic rules on when to move, all right? When to move, and that's really gonna be based on what my partner's reaction is here, what he's gonna do when I get to the mount, okay? So a lot of times what's gonna happen here, I say probably 9 times out of 10 for most of us, is that my partner here is gonna start to turn on his side to work his hip escape here, bring his elbow to his knee, block the hip, okay? And start to affect that leg, okay? So if I understand that that's the reaction that I'm going to get here when I get to the mount, okay, it's going to be a lot easier to beat him into this next area and to beat him into this triple attack. Okay, so as he goes, boom, I'm going to start to move. All right, I'm going to get to my position here. Maybe I'm fanning that leg out a little bit. I'm starting to get low here to attack the triple, okay? But my timing wasn't too good. So what's going to happen here is my partner, as I'm going here, if my chest is a little too high, right, on the shoulder, is he's going to be able to turn back and flatten into me, perfect, just like that, okay? And now he can start to work his escape, okay? So he's essentially going to be turning back in, because nobody wants to be in this position here where I can attack the arm, attack the neck, take the back, okay? And keep my weight behind him. So we got to that triple attack position, turn please, Coach Chase, boom, okay? But he's instantly trying to turn back into me, okay? So as he does, go ahead. As he does, I'm going to pull up on that arm, okay? That far arm. I'm going to sit on him, all right, and I'm going to bring the bottom of that leg right by the calf, right underneath that shoulder socket. Boom, right here, okay? Okay, pinching that thigh right in close, okay? And fanning that leg out like a kickstand, okay? So you'll notice that I have base in that leg. So if he tries to push me that direction, very difficult. And I have base in my elbow over here and my hand right on the mat. My elbow is slightly bent here, so if he tries to push back into me the other direction, it's going to be very tough for him to go. I'm very stable here, okay? So again, guys, always thinking about action, reaction here. When I get to my triple attack, a lot of times what's going to happen is he's going to turn back and just try to flatten out, okay? It's what's going to happen here. Nobody wants you to get into that position where you're behind the chest and you can start to attack them, all right? So he starts to turn. I try to go to my triple attack, but he's already fighting me here. He's fighting to turn back in and flatten. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to just simply pull up on his arm, sit. Okay, hand goes to the mat immediately with that elbow slightly bent. Okay, and my knee is boom right against the head here, and I'm gonna pinch that shoulder socket with the bottom of my leg here, right at that back of the knee. Okay, just like that. Adjust the weight, make everything as tight as I can here. Okay, so all my weight is down through his chest, and now it's gonna be very difficult. I'm very solid here. If he tries to bump me that direction, very tough. If he tries to move me here, I've got base in that arm. I can adjust here as long as my elbow is slightly bent so it doesn't get hyperextended if he pushes, okay? And I'm good to go, all right? One more time. So I move for that triple attack position, boom. All right, but I wasn't there in time. He's already starting to turn back into me, so I pull up on his arm and I sit to my S-mount. Okay, look, pinching everything tight, okay? Hands on the mat, foot is kickstand out here for base. Okay, and now look, now once we're in the position, if that near side arm is on top, then that's the arm that I'm going to attack. I'm going to go right for that basic arm lock attack, okay? Using my wrist like a shovel, guys. Look, I'm going to just simply scoop that wrist up here. Okay? Lean all my weight onto my hand, all right? So it's starting to straighten that arm out and stress the shoulder. Now simply pass the leg over the head and bring that knee down and in, right? That adductor goes down and in as my hip comes forward for the finish, okay? Very easy, very basic arm lock, okay? One more time. Okay, look, he turns back in, pull up on that arm and sit. Hand to the mat, kickstand that leg out for base, and now I can go, look, scoop the arm up, keep it nice and tight as I lean. All the weight pulls that arm right away from the shoulder socket as my leg comes over the top. And my knee points down, hips come forward, nice and slow for the finish.